Hi, my name's Dionisio Rivas, and I'm going to be talking about mastering. A little bit of other stuff I learned about it aside from the document that was provided to us. But let's get started. Mastering is the final step of the recording process. Um, it's essential because mastering can determine the loudness of your clip, of your piece, whether you want to clip anything from it. It's extremely important because you want to master your track to sound similar to two or three different other tracks and how the way they're mastered in a certain song based on the profile of your song, whether it's a country song, whether it's an EDM song, a rock song. So essentially, from the class, the way the class was structured, we started off microphones with a microphone discussion, and then after that, we moved on to what was it? Oh, DAWs, and then studio setup. We also did gain staging, mixing, etc. And I think mastering definitely is one of the most important because in terms of production wise, it's gonna really give you a good idea of how well you did throughout the whole process and equalizing, of arranging your tracks, etc. Because you really want that sound to be crisp, clean, and not too distorted if you're going for something loud. So essentially, mastering comes after you mix. You could use a variety of different tools to master your track good. Like, for example, you could use compressors to make it a little bit louder and cut some things out. You can also use, let's think, compressors. There's a variety of tools out there. I really think that I've used mastering products before without having it professionally done. There's a company called Lander that masters your tracks for you based off of the volume that you want. And I was okay with the service. It wasn't the best, but at the same time, it wasn't the worst. I found that it didn't master some stuff exactly the way I wanted. So I think the best way for somebody to do it is definitely to do it themselves or have somebody very experienced do it for them. Um, Other than that, I think that mastering is better used from a professional or somebody that you could pay to do it. I also think that it's very difficult for novice people to understand, like myself, because of the fact that there's a lot of complexities behind it, and you really do need to have a good ear for things to determine what tools would be best used for certain situations, etc.